Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today, this one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe, and another video for the Walking Dead Dead City. We're going to be doing another discussion video for today. We're going to be going over an article from IGN, where they talk about the first 6 episodes of the Walking Dead Dead City Season 2, and I want to discuss something that they did mention, and I saw a few other people that got the episodes early mentioning this, so I figured, okay, it's pretty objective, a lot of people are saying this, IGN's saying it, Collider's saying this, Rotten Tomatoes has said this as well, and I was like, okay, so let's talk about this. So apparently, according to what I've heard, and you can check out the article from IGN for yourselves, they've seen the first 6 episodes. Now, they have not let people see all 8 episodes. 7 and 8 are not accessible to early screeners. So there's got to be something big in those episodes, right?
You want to know why? You want to know why?
But according to IGN, apparently Negan and Maggie, and I've heard a lot of people talk to me about this as well, apparently Negan and Maggie are separated for most of the season. They do not interact all that much this season, apparently. So, yeah, that is really, really surprising. I gotta say, I didn't expect to see something like that. You think a show about Negan and Maggie, they'd be interacting with each other. And I will say, I do hope that that is slightly false, because Negan and Maggie interacting is kind of the point of the show. The dynamic between the two of them and what they do and, what they're all about and stuff. Not to mention, I do think that the whole plot of this season where Maggie's going to go back to rescue Negan, I would be pretty surprised that Negan doesn't interact with her all that much. Now, I know for some people that might be a positive thing because a lot of people are tired of seeing them bicker. I am too, but I will admit I do want to see them interact. I definitely do want to see them interact. I think it's necessary for the story. So as long as they don't push it off too far, my expectation with Negan and Maggie interacting is at least by the time we get to episode 3, maybe 4, I would like to see them back on screen together. As long as we get that and then the rest of the season they're interacting, that's good enough for me. But if they, meet up once or twice and then for the rest of those 6 episodes they don't interact, that would be definitely, very problematic, you know what I mean? Because again, I don't need them to interact together all the time. I think it's good that they're giving them their own individual plots, especially in the premiere, for sure, because you're going to have Maggie at New Babylon, and then you're going to have Negan in New York City. I think it makes sense to start the seasons, with them separated, but I think eventually in this season, you're going to need them to interact, and according to what I've heard, apparently they barely interact, so that is something I'm going to have to see for myself. Maybe they're exaggerating it when they say that they barely interact, you know what I mean? But I will admit that is something because, again, you're talking about a show about the two of them, The whole purpose of the show is to see the dynamic between these two and, what they're going to work through. So I do expect, hopefully, maybe by episode 7 and 8, that maybe, those episodes, which early screeners have not seen yet, those episodes, they are interacting a lot and they are, back on screen together because obviously, well, the 2 things. For one, it's important to have them interact. Second off, obviously Negan is not going to stay a villain, so she's going to have to come in here and then he's going to help her or she's going to help him or vice versa, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of both. So them interacting is definitely a important thing, I would say. But again, we'll see what they do. We'll see what happens. I'm going to remain patient for now. I know there's been some kind of back and forth reviews on this season. I am aware of that. I've seen some stuff that I must admit does not sound like it's as good as season 1. But I'm hopeful because, again, I like the trailers a lot and I like the look of it. I like the design. I like the overall marketing for it. I think it's all been really, really good so far. So I'm going to go in as positive as I can, and I'm going to enjoy it to the best of my capability because I think so far it's looked really good and they haven't given me a reason to not be excited for it. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. We'll be reviewing the episode Sunday morning, of course, as early as we possibly can, and we are going to kind of continue that with every Sunday, and that means that tomorrow is the Let's Chit Chat video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Tomorrow is the Let's Chit Chat video rather than Sunday, so make sure to keep that in mind as well. So this is my last normal Dead City video. After that, it'll just be a Let's Chit Chat video and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's looking really good. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited for The Walking Dead to be back on our screens. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to have 8 weeks rather than 6, because obviously there's going to be 8 episodes this season rather than 6. I think that works better for the spinoffs anyway. 8 episodes. I think it's gonna go better. I think it's gonna overall do better. Unless of course there is filler to that result. Of course, maybe at that point maybe it's not a good thing. But I feel like 8 episodes is gonna benefit them. I really do. I just do. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of good things that come out of that. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Very excited to of course do the Let's Chit Chat video tomorrow. We'll kind of build up to it and stuff. And I will say, as kind of a final note for the regular Dead City videos, I will say, I thank you all for watching all my Walking Dead videos over the last 6-7 months while we've been waiting for this season patiently. I do thank y'all for doing that, especially the ones that watch every single one of my Dead City videos, because like I said, it's definitely been difficult over the last few months to consistently do Walking Dead content, and somehow I've managed to do a Walking Dead video every single day leading up to Dead City ever since Daryl Dixon ended. So I am very happy that I was able to do that, and I am kind of shocked I was able to do that, admittedly, because there was a time there where they weren't releasing anything, you know what I mean?
Oh, cool, that's real fucking helpful, thank you for that.
But we kept the videos going, we kept the discussion videos going, and now it's time to finally watch it, so I'm very excited. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, guys, make sure to click subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of the Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies did a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.